Hi, good evening. I'm just about to go into a Hart Council virtual meeting which starts at 7 o'clock and can be seen on the Hart Facebook live streaming pages. One of the key items on there is a motion that's been moved by the head of place, one of the cabinet members, Graham Cockrell, to pedestrianise Fleets High Street. This was a project that he'd originally planned to implement from the beginning of this week, but it's been delayed and is now basically waiting for a vote by Hertford Council and possibly also a vote by Fleet Town Council tomorrow night as to whether it goes ahead. Fleet Bid has been supportive. That's the Business Improvement District representing businesses, but a number of the businesses have come out against it. A lot of residents are in favour and equally a lot are against. It's a bit of a sort of Brexit type vote, but it'll be really interesting to see how the discussion goes. I haven't made up my mind how I'm voting as yet. In the Hart meeting tonight, I'll also need to see what happens in the Fleet Town Council meeting tomorrow night as to whether they support it, because as county councillor, overall, I have the ultimate veto on the project. So I will do my best for the residents and the community and the businesses of Fleet. The purpose of this motion is to help businesses. Phase 2 is about increasing social distancing measures or facilitating social distancing. Phase 3 is what's called placemaking, making it a lot better. And both Hampshire County Council and the Local Enterprise Partnership have provided considerable funding towards this, over £140,000. But the real question is, should it go ahead because of the impact on the high street, on businesses, both positive and negative, and the traffic displacement, which of course would be primarily on Albert Street, but for HGVs would be a long diversion. It's really difficult to come up with a decision, so the views of the different councillors will be really important, and we'll see how it goes. It'll start at 7 o'clock. I'm moving a motion that Fleet Bid asked to present, but submitted a little bit late for various reasons, quite reasonably, but I've been allowed by the chairman to ask it, so I'm moving that probably about 7:10, 7:15. And then I think the meat of the discussion will be after that, after the announcements from the leader of council and the cabinet members. I hope it's a good discussion. I hope the outcome is reasonable. If you've got any questions, I'm doubtful I'll be able to answer them online during the meeting, but obviously you can speak to me afterwards. I hope this brief intro is helpful. If you're interested in seeing what the plans are and the detail behind it, they are on the Hart District Council COVID-19 pages. There's the top section is Fleet Pedestrianisation, and if you go into it, it has the 4 diagrams or 3 diagrams of what is planned, and that includes the diversion route for HGVs. HGVs expected to route all the way because there isn't sufficient transit road status in Fleet. They would route all the way via Blackbush and Hartley Whitney and round, so it's a 10.3 mile diversion. As to whether they do that following signs is a big question, and whether that would put a lot of vehicles onto Albert Street, Clarence and Connaught in particular, and also Eltham Road, and people cutting through Eltham Heath. So a lot of concerns on that, but equally we need to do something to support our businesses. Look forward to the meeting and any feedback anyone wants to give me. Have a good evening, and I'll come back online afterwards. Thanks.